I thought we'd end the week off with a little advice for the fat acceptance community.
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
My name is Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. Like, subscribe, click the notification board over there. Share my videos. Subscribe to my second channel, Alan Roberts. In my opinion, of course, there's a link to Bum Below at the end. Thank you very much. Also, Bum Below at the end is this week's special for Damn Collective Coaching. That's where my wife, myself, and our team help people that are either overweight, underweight, of a healthy weight, anything in between, develop better relationships with food by teaching them good accountability skills, giving them the knowledge they need about what they're eating, how to eat, based around their lifestyle, good activities. We help the person develop a better relationship with food and better habits. If that has ever been an issue for you, you should check that out. And the reason why we're having this special in the first place is because this is day 7 of Obesity Fact Awareness Week. And the reason why we're having Obesity Fact Awareness Week is that September was Childhood Obesity Awareness Month, and assholes took the last week of Childhood Obesity Awareness Month and made it into Weight Stigma Awareness Week. You people are horrible people. If you knew it was Childhood Obesity Awareness Month and you changed it to Weight Stigma Awareness Week, you're a horrible person. Horrible, horrible person. You should really, really get some help. You should get some counseling, in my opinion, of course. So that leads me to today's video, because the fact that we're going to talk about in today's video is that obese is not actually a dehumanizing slur, as I found on this Instagram post yesterday. I did correct that Instagram post to say that obese, and I did take the asterisk out of the word because that is the most stupid, ridiculous, fucking pansy-ass thing society has done lately, is they find a word that they don't like, even though it's just an actual word, and they asterisk it out. I find if you're so offended by words, you have deeper problems than being on social media. Maybe you should get off of social media if words trigger you to the point where you can't look at what is a medical term that you should totally be able to look at if you actually accept yourself. If you need to asterisk it out and think it's dehumanizing slur, you really need to get some help. A dehumanizing slur is like racial slurs, homophobic slurs, things like that. Things that are meant to really demean a person. Obese, the word obese, is a medical term. It is in thousands and thousands of studies, thousands of books. It is a medical term. It is not a slur. You being offended by something does not make it a slur. The fact is, it comes from the word obesus, which is Latin, and it means to have eaten oneself fat. And for the vast majority of people, the vast majority of people that are overweight, obese, super obese, morbidly obese, whatever obese you want to call it, the majority of them have eaten themselves that way because they are eating more than what they are burning. And even those that have have some sort of disorder, such as PCOS or hypothyroidism or a multitude of other disorders, that is a very teeny tiny small percentage of people that are obese. And for the most part, it does not mean you still cannot lose weight. It just means you need to try much, much harder, which you should, because your body is already under distress because you have some sort of other underlying issue that's causing it to be harder. Many people who have PCOS report that their symptoms dramatically reduce when they do lose weight. It is just healthier for you. It is healthier for your joints. We have gone over this thousands of times on this channel because people don't fucking listen. If the word obese offends you, if you think it is a slur and somehow against you, do you actually accept yourself? It is just a word. It is like me saying that, it's like me wanting to asterisk out the A in bald. I am bald. I love being bald. I love who the fuck I am. I absolutely do. I have a little scruff right now, but I love being bald. I absolutely do. I love the different portions of shaving. And the thing is, the reason why I think that people don't want to see the word obese is because they want to think that being obese is actually physically okay. My advice to the members of the fat acceptance community that are now watching this and very pissed off, because people were pissed off when I corrected that yesterday because I somehow was calling in the person out or whatever. I don't want anybody, by the way, when I do that on my Instagram, when I take somebody's statement, somebody's public fucking statement, and I reshare it, which, by the way, Instagram has tools built in it to reshare other people's content. If you make a public statement and I reshare it, I don't want people to come troll you. I don't want people to come give you a hard time. I want there to be conversation. I want there to be actual words exchanged. Me saying that, no, this word means that you should, if it triggers you, you should accept yourself. It means you don't, but you should accept yourself. That is the start of a conversation. Absolutely. It absolutely is. To make a public statement and then not want anybody to have anything to say against it. It's like those people that are doing this big thing. A lot of the healthy at every size dietitians do this, where they make a statement and then they make it so you can only comment if you're a friend of theirs. Like if they've accepted your follow request. It's a public statement. Everybody can see it, but you can't comment unless they approve of it. That's not conversation, people. That is actually hurting us. That is not helping where we're at, because in reality, here's what I stand for, just in case we fucking missed the ship, just in case you people have had your ears closed. I don't think anybody should be shamed for being obese. I don't think anybody should be told what to wear for being obese. If you want to fucking wear a bikini, rock that shit. If you want to wear a dress, rock that shit. If you want to wear a Speedo, if you're a dude, rock that shit. Wear whatever the fuck you want. If I personally don't like it, I don't need to fucking look. If I don't fucking find it my style, I don't need to wear that shit. It's the same thing as, I don't understand why people get so triggered off that shit. I don't want to call anybody a slur. I don't want to call anybody something that's trying to demean them on their looks. I don't want anybody else to do that. I do, however, want people to accept the fucking facts about themselves, and being obese is unfucking healthy for you. Period. It is not fucking healthy for you. It is a fucking fact. It is now to the point where you can deny facts, and that's the fucking problem. In case you people have missed what my content is about people being aware that they are unhealthy and trying to get them to be healthy. I don't give a fuck how you fucking look. I don't fucking care. The problem with the fat acceptance community, for the most part, is it is completely how you look. It is completely anymore about being accepted for how you look. It has nothing to do with health, to the point where when people remark back, well, that's not healthy, it has gotten to the stage where the fat acceptance community says, you don't know if it's healthy. Let's take this example. Run it down one time, just one more time. If you are a 300-pound woman and say you are 5'3", the most lean body mass you're probably going to have is 100 to 125 pounds, and that is really kicking it. That is you having a lot of lean body mass at 5'3". For a female, that is a lot of lean body mass. So that means you're well over 50% body fat. You are you're well over 60% body fat. That means your stomach circumference is probably the same measurement as your height or around there. So your waist to height ratio is somewhere close to 1. Anything over 50 is very, very unhealthy. It is shown to have direct correlation to many comorbidities of obesity, period. That also means that your waist to hip ratio is probably greater than 1. Also means very bad things for you. And it also means that you are carrying entirely too much weight on your load-bearing joints because of gravity. That means that your load-bearing joints are probably carrying about 200 extra pounds, or probably about 150 extra pounds. That is extremely unhealthy for you, period. You can rock a bikini and be beautiful. You can walk on the New York Fashion Week runway. That is absolutely fine. You can absolutely do that. But don't claim you're healthy. Don't claim you're okay.
No, that's not nice.
You can be seen as pretty. You can be seen as beautiful. But the second you start saying that there's nothing wrong with being morbidly obese, you're ignoring facts, and that is the problem. You're hurting people. My content is about getting people to stop hurting people. I don't want anybody to be trolled when I share their content. I don't. I absolutely don't. I'm going to keep doing it, though. And if they delete that Instagram, I'll make another one. I'll do the fucking same thing. You know why? Because I have often worried that the problem is there's no conversation. There's none. This is not some nameless person that is not willing to have a conversation with you. Just leaving mean remarks. And then going. This is not some made up account just leaving mean remarks. This is connected to a person, a face, a name, a business. It's connected. So me saying these things is not me trolling you. It is me calling you on your shit. Learn the fucking difference. That's the fucking facts. The fact is that obese is not a slur word. It's not a swear word. It's not something that is anything but a medical term that if you really want to actually be considered having acceptance for yourself, you need to accept that part of yourself too. You need to accept that being obese is unhealthy. Because if you can't accept the actual reality, the full reality of where you're at, How can you possibly say that you want people to accept you when you can't accept your fucking self? And that's just my 2 cents in the matter. My name's Alan Roberts. Hit me up on Instagram at Everydamnday Fitness. Hit me up on Twitter at Everyday Fit. I'm also on Facebook at Everydamday Fitness. And I'm on the internet at everydamndayfitness.net. God damn.